Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the apE3 Awards of 2018. I'm DKP.
I'm H-Tom!
And of course, we're coming out live from a Twisted TV's Chain Swipe every... whenever. It's happening now. It happens once a year. Stay tuned for details next year. Next E3.
Yep.
So, you wanna talk about what we're doing here tonight? What's going on?
What up, Pip? For the last
babe?
several years, we have celebrated E3 by watching all of it, and then nominating and awarding the best and worst things that happened at E3. And this year we continue that tradition. I'll tell you what makes this one unique is I finally learned how to edit videos. And it actually could end up for the worst because there's a lot of crossover and like duplicate stuff we used.
I mean,
but
there was only so much footage we could use.
that's true.
Let's not point it out, though.
Oh, it'll be noticed.
Not as much as like EA's conference and they're looping the same two pieces of footage over and over. We're not guilty of like to that degree.
Tim Wayne says E3 sucked to me. Shaking my head.
I thought it was actually a pretty decent year.
I was really happy. I thought it was better than last year's show.
Oh, well, yeah, without question. Like, I got Resident Evil 2 Remake.
That's true. You did get Resident Evil 2 Remake.
That alone basically could have just saved it for me.
We should have a category that's best Resident Evil 2 Remake.
Oh, yeah. What up, Mr. Kurt Sam?
What up, Kurt Sam?
So, yeah, we have 14 categories. We have a short video we're going to go through and watch those, which will, as always, present the nominees. And then, of course, we'll go over who won. Yep. So, do you want to move on to the first category? Let's just get the fucking show on the road here.
Let's get this show on the motherfucking road.
Yes. Why don't we? All right, so our first category is Best Shadow Drop. What up right here?
So if you're not familiar with what a shadow drop is when they go, and it's available right now.
Which, yeah, there was actually like there weren't a lot of these this year. There was enough to fill a category.
There was enough to fill a category.
They used to be fucking all about it, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's not much else to say on that one.
Nope.
This is pretty self-explanatory on this one. So, let's hit the nominees first, then we'll go over the winner.
Sounds good.
It's gay month. Yeah, there you go, baby. You do get 50 points.
And the nominees for Best Shadow Drop are... Unraveled 2.
Like, we should get to sit here like assholes.
Yeah. Usually we have it taking up the whole screen.
Yeah, we should have thought that through. Oh well.
Yeah.
Hollow Knight.
Just dance.
Do the Festus.
Prey. Moon Crash.
Still need to play that.
You mean the base game?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you do.
Thanks, Chef. Did you say Fortnite? Oh, Fort shit.
I don't know. I have to roll back the tape.
Black Ops 3 on PlayStation Plus.
But I don't think we have time for that tonight.
No problem.
So perhaps just we'll never know.
Yo, Unravel 2 says out of 5.
Yeah, that actually had surprisingly good scores too. All right, so those, of course, are the nominees for Best Shadow Drop.
Yeah.
Once again, shit that the moment you saw it, you could go play it right then.
Right now.
Right now.
If you pony up for it.
Yep. And the winner is motherfucking Hollow Knight.
Hollow Knight.
So yeah, this despite the fact that this was kind of a port, yeah, there were slim pickings on Shadow Drops this year. A lot of them were basically ports, apart from Prey Moon Crash, but
or Unravel 2.
Yeah, but
the big thing with Hollow Knight is it's a game that I have heard being talked about a lot. You recommended it to me, and I've told everyone when it comes out on the Switch. Well, now it's out on the Switch, so I have no excuses. So, picked it up.
Yep, I'm playing through it right now.
Yeah, when I came over,
to
you were
beat
playing
it.
I watched you play it for about 45 minutes or so.
Yeah,
Looks
I've
cool.
played it before, but I don't know, I got sidetracked. You know how that shit works.
Yep.
But I'm determined to finish it this time, and dude, it's solid. Solid, baby.
Cool.
All right, so next category. Looks mature, looks adult. Ooh. This is a very one that's near and dear to both of our hearts.
Yeah.
This is the Where the Fuck Is It Award. So if you don't already know, if it's not kind of self-explanatory, games that should have most certainly have been there.
Whether it's a rumor or a leak, or just like we haven't seen it since E3 last year or longer.
Or 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Like, is it vaporware? You said it's not.
Yeah.
So, but it's been 2 years since we've seen anything.
The best way to sum it up is just, where the fuck is it?
Yeah. So,
And the nominees for the Where the Fuck Is It award are
on point, Peb.
Final Fantasy VII, Metroid Prime 4,
Where the fuck is it?
Where the fuck is it?
Splinter Cell,
Where the fuck is it? It was leaked.
Star Fox Grand Prix, Avengers Project,
Give me Star Fox.
So yeah, where the fuck is it?
Where the fuck is it? Oh, thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Tortilla Boy. So, this one took a lot of deliberation. But, well, let's go ahead and give the award, and then we'll briefly discuss what made it a little bit difficult as far as which one got chosen. So, the Where the Fuck Is It award this year goes to Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Where the fuck is it?
Truly. We had a gameplay trailer, 2 years ago?
Yeah.
If we had a gameplay trailer 2 years ago, how the fuck has there been radio silence since?
She says, don't hate me. I'm addicted to Fortnite on the Switch. I don't hate you, Doc. I mean, you can't.
But, see, the big runner-up on this one, though, the one that surprised us all, Splinter Cell.
Yeah.
Which...
It was, the biggest question mark for me is like, that game as well as Borderlands 3 were on the Walmart Canada thing.
Yeah.
And you're thinking, well, maybe that Walmart Canada thing was bullshit.
Well...
But Rage 2?
Well, not just that, but they...
Lego DC Villains?
Not just that, but who's it? The guy at Bethesda referenced it specifically as
in
like,
the
well,
conference.
they fucked it up and ruined our surprise. So like, wherever they got that from, Walmart Canada was a reliable source for at least those in particular.
Yeah.
So, yeah, where the fuck was it?
Where the fuck is it? I don't
It's
know.
ridiculous.
I don't know.
All right, our next award category is Best Royale with Cheese. Go on.
Just Battle Royale games. We've been talking about them for a long time.
It's sad that we have enough to make our own category out of it.
Yep. There were even more that we could have fit in.
Oh, yeah. Too many to count.
Yep.
So, yeah. Best Royale with Cheese. Here we go.
and the nominees for Best Royale with Cheese are...
They all look so similar.
Fear the Wolves,
Just stop. Just stop it. Stop. No. Just stop it.
Battlefield 5,
This is not okay. This needs to stop now. This is cancer. This is so much cancer that I can feel the tumors growing on my back. And it's weighing down heavy on me, and it's not okay.
Islands of Nine Battle Royale,
Just stop. Just stop it. Stop. No. Just stop it.
Maverick's Proving Grounds.
It's time to stop. It's time to stop, okay? No more. Where the fuck are your parents? Who are your parents? I'm gonna call Child Protective Services. It's time to stop. Hell yeah. This is the...
Had to put that in there a little bit.
Oh, ah.
Realm.
Prank, baby. Yeah.
Yes.
Filthy prank. Filthy prank. You just got pranked, bro. Oh, my dude, you just got pranked. Bet you didn't.
Oh, he got Thanos. Did you see him? R.I.P. All right, so yes, Battle Royale games, which I don't think it's any particular secret here on our the channel here. We're not big fans of.
I am.
Not necessarily the genre, but the intense bandwagoning
I'm okay with
that
it.
has taken place.
I'm okay with it.
Really?
Yeah. I hope Call of Duty's as good.
Well,
Me and you played Fortnite like a month ago on this channel.
I tried it out, and that's when I solidified.
Oh, gotcha.
But yes, best Royale with cheese goes to Aliens vs. Predator. Yes,
No,
this
Battle
meme
Royale.
category. Whatever the fuck this is. Whoever wins, we lose. Well played, sir. So yeah, I don't really know how to explain this. We're gonna fucking move on to the next one.
Yep.
Our next category is best CG trailer. Yeah, there's two types of trailers, Major Tom.
Yep.
Well, actually,
Some would say 3.
well, with Square Enix, yeah, there's definitely 3 now. You get the weird fucking live action shit.
Well, you get the CG,
Yeah.
then you get the gameplay.
Oh wait.
Sometimes you get a mix of the CG and the gameplay.
Or maybe
which
worse.
a lot of trailers at E3 were that.
Well, maybe worse. You just get a video of the logo.
Yeah, that's true too.
That's actually like that's shit tier, big time.
That's a real good we do it, you know?
CG is mid tier, gameplay trailer's top tier. I think we can mostly agree with that. Or maybe a mix of both.
It depends on the trailer, honestly.
I mean, sure.
Some of these
but
CG trailers that we have nominated are like fucking killer. Looks so good.
best CG trailer, Last of Us 2. Oof.
That's a mix.
There's the Tomb Raider dev right there, you know what I'm saying?
right.
All right, let's get to the nominees.
And the nominees for best CG trailer are Skull and Bones,
Is that a Skull and Bones logo? I can't tell. Not excited for this game, but man, this is a cool trailer.
Overwatch, The Walking Dead, Cyberpunk 2077, Beyond Good and Evil 2, Halo Infinite,
Yeah, I'm
Alright.
excited for Cyberpunk.
Oh yeah. I like to think that mostly everyone is. It's been like all the fucking articles I've been like seeing pop up.
Not
in my
happy about
usual
the first person
places.
stuff, but I'll get over it. I'll probably for sure get over it when I see the game.
I wasn't excited when I first heard that it was first person, but then I went like, oh wait, but I really like Fallout though, so it's basically probably going to be about the same. Or I feel like I can make the change mentally and start looking at it not as a Witcher game in the future,
Yeah.
but as another company's doing Fallout basically,
Yeah.
or Deus Ex, what have you.
First person shooters, I like them alright, but like there's probably not a single first person shooter in like my top 25 games of all time. And like the majority of them are third person games. I just prefer third person games.
Yeah, fair enough. I think that's a consequence mostly of you've been mostly like a console player too. So like a good majority of games on PC, like had that been your thing of choice, were first persons. Like you might have a more of an affinity just had you been more of a PC player, but you know what I'm saying? Just a matter of
I get what you're saying. I don't know if that's the case.
I'm saying it's possible. I don't mean it's a 1-to-1.
I can't think of a PC first-person shooter.
Half-Life.
Never played it.
But you should have. That was what I was saying. And you would have. Had you had a PC back then?
But Half-Life is on consoles.
It came way later, though.
I didn't care about it.
It's because you're...
For all I know, they could have come out on the same damn day.
It's because you're a degenerate, Major Tom. I think we all know that.
Yes.
I'm just glad that I have it on the record now. So, the award for Best CG Trailer goes to, I think most people saw this coming, Cyberpunk 2077.
If you haven't done so yet, you should all definitely check out those Walking Dead trailers, though. The Walking Dead, Overkill's The Walking Dead. Neither of us are Walking Dead fans. I like the Telltale games, for the most part. But the trailers for that game are so good.
I just hope I'm hoping it's not going to be a Dead Island type scenario.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where they oversell it on the trailers and then it's like, wait a minute. The gameplay isn't representative of the tone of this.
Yeah. If I said Prey would have been my game of the year had these third-person games not come out. Yep, that's third-person games for you.
Hey, you know what? You make a compelling argument. All right, next category is going to Best Dressed.
Yep. There were a lot of well-dressed whippersnappers in E3 this year.
There were a lot of people that when I saw them, I was like, they sure are dressed fine. I'm totally with the look they're trying to put out, and I agree with it. I'm like, you're killing it. You're pulling it off.
Yep.
So, our nominees for Best Dressed are...
And the nominees for Best
I guess maybe
Dressed
I shouldn't say that.
are...
Is that an echo I hear?
That little bitty jacket and those hammer pants.
Julian Garrett,
If you can only button
It looks
the
like
middle
pants
ones,
that I wore when I was in middle school.
Juju Smith, Electronic Arts,
Those look like pants I've never worn in my life.
Butt
Those look
whooping?
like LuLaRoe pants that my wife sells.
Dude, they do.
Denim Dan, Microsoft,
And of course, the classic Denim Dan.
That fucking... It's not sequined, like that's not the term for what it is, but...
McMimic, Bethesda,
By the way, guys, she is not a mimic.
Yep, just in case you didn't know.
She's got a choke collar, though. Which to me,
Joshua
shows that she's
Boyd, Bethesda,
The leash.
Give me them ribs.
No, I get it, because
No. She's a mimic.
she's not a mimic, though.
Well, the joke is that she is.
No, but she's not a mimic.
My vote is for the first guy with the tiny jacket and hammer pants. Well, we're about to see.
Who won this category?
You ready?
Yep.
And fuck it, we don't know. Shrek.
Shrek wins.
No, but
Hands down.
it's never ogre, bitch.
Yep.
Because they were so finely dressed, we thought, if we gave one an award, we'd have to give them all one.
Yeah.
And we just weren't able to pick one.
I don't know if you noticed, but the trophy says Best CG Trailer.
Does it? Hey, man. Hell yeah.
Want to be there, you know?
You did say, at some point, there will be an obvious fuck-up.
Yep.
We thought we covered our bases, but no.
We covered our bases on some things. But
On the
not all
important
things.
bits. All right, next category. It's going to go to Best
Classic chainsaw.
Surprise Game.
Yeah.
So ones you didn't see coming.
I want to talk about this for a second.
Sure.
Because there are games that are people like, man, I was really surprised to see Halo Infinite. Or I was really surprised for Gears 5. But, like, these are games that I would say we expected pretty much.
Oh, yeah. Like, even if they weren't leaked, it's like, man... When was the last time you fucking watched a Microsoft conference and didn't get something with Halo? It might have been last
3
year.
years.
Whatever. It seems like it's all the fucking time. Maybe as a non-fan, I always just think new Halo games have been like releasing every year.
Pep says for me it's that weird indie Solitude game that EA is doing. So I found out that Solitude game was actually announced like a long time ago.
What do you mean?
I just didn't even realize it.
That EA's doing?
Sea of Solitude.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Would Shadows Die Twice be considered a surprise game?
Nope.
I mean, maybe to some.
It was surprising that it was Microsoft. It was at Microsoft. I was surprised about that. But the game got announced like at the last big video game. All eyes are on this video game thing, which was the Game Awards. So,
I mean, it was very narrowly not a where the fuck is it?
Yeah.
Because that's what it would have went into.
Yes, it could have been in the where the fuck is it category, which to me implies that it wouldn't be a surprise if we saw it. It's more like I'd be surprised if I didn't see it.
Yeah, if you're one of the like most well respected and like most talked about hype developers ever, and you put out like a 30-second teaser that shows nothing except for the title, and you say like more in the coming year, in the big halfway marker E3, if you don't show it there, you're just being vindictive and you're being an asshole at that point. So yes.
Yeah. They had a check written for up until through Game Awards 2018, though.
Sure.
They said in the next year. They gave themselves 12 months.
No, I said like if we don't see it here,
it in for E3.
It'll be Tokyo Game Show or some shit. But like
Tokyo Game Show would have made perfect sense too.
I mean,
I'm glad we got it.
Yeah.
Am I surprised it was on Xbox?
Absolutely.
Yes. Am I surprised it's published by Activision? Yes.
Sadly, yes.
If Activision's giving them money, man. What about Best Surprise Amiibo? Ridley, right? Yeah, I think that's fair. All right, let's watch this video.
And the nominees for Best Surprise Game are Dying Light 2.
Oh, I forgot about this.
I see a little silhouette. Scaramouche, Scaramouche, will you do a fandango? And the rolling lightning, very, very frightening me. Galileo, Galileo,
Neo 2.
nobody likes me.
Once again, there's no such thing as surprise music. So
Super Mario Party.
anything's fine.
I'm so hyped for Super Mario. We're gonna play too much of it.
Probably.
Battletoads.
I think I'm missing the nominations because I'm so stunned by the music.
Control.
I think you're gonna really like this game. I learned a lot about it.
What a perfect cover. I'm glad somebody knows that. So
Yeah, sometimes you can't find P&Gs.
yeah. So
Google just doesn't
you
deliver.
just got to improvise a little bit,
Yeah.
right? Well, there's a couple that I slid in there. I'll point it out when it happens. But it's for a different company that just so happens to have the same name, but they had a PNG. It's the wrong logo, but I was like, fuck it, man.
Fuck it.
No one will know. So, yeah. Best surprise game.
Yep.
I was surprised, honestly. Of course, it was Dying Light 2.
Yep.
Hot off the heels of the not super successful first one, which they just got done making content for. Was very shocked to see a sequel to this one.
Yep.
Remedies, we knew something was coming.
For sure.
It was
It's like when
rumored-
the trailer started and I was like, is this P7?
Yeah.
Like, we knew that P7 was coming. P7 stands for Project 7, as in their 7th game.
Mm-hmm. Dying Light 2,
make
nobody expected.
I had no inkling. It makes sense that we're getting a sequel to Dying Light, but I had no sort of idea that this would be the time. I've never once said to myself, like, I wonder if we're going to get a sequel to Dying Light.
No, I never thought that we would.
I'm surprised the Battletoads didn't win. That was a shock for me. Yeah, it was a pretty big shock. I think it was just...
We were both shocked as well.
Yeah. You remember last year we had a bet about it. Like, one of our bets was, will Battletoads return? So...
We thought, hell no. Did it return, though? It was a we do it, sure.
It was definitely a we do it.
Which, speaking of... Fuck, it's not the next category.
Why would you think that it was the next category?
I just hope maybe it was.
Now you've spoiled the surprise that we have a best we do it category.
Whatever, man. All right, so yeah, outside of Pirates, there's a lot of games. I'm sorry, Gameroos with Samurai.
Best Gameroo with the Samurai.
So get bust out them checkbooks and get ready for that Black Friday Bundaroo.
I'm very excited about the Black Friday.
I can't wait. So, what is our best? You know what? I'm not going to say it.
Nominees.
So I was about to just say it.
Best Gamer with the Samurai are Neo 2, Ghost of Tsushima,
The game.
Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice, The Wind World,
I want to play that game. I don't even know what it is, but I want to play it.
I mean, you're the one who put it on the list.
Yeah, because I was looking for 5 games.
Senran Kugura.
I wanna play that
Burst
I bet you do.
Renewal,
Believe it.
Look at all those samurai moves.
Yep. Right there on the fade out. There you go. All right, so yeah, a lot of good contenders there, huh?
I'd if I said Shadow should win, but that Sucker Punch game will win.
You think so? I don't know, man. We after a lot of deliberation, because that was the big argument. It was like, okay, there's Ghost of Tsushima, but I mean, you're more of a samurai. Definitely a samurai in Sekiro. Yeah, I don't know, more of a shinobi of sorts. So we literally must have deliberated for hours about this.
I would say over any other category, this is the one that we spent hours upon hours upon hours, going over every fine little detail. We had whiteboards,
Watch trailer analysis and shit.
We had whiteboards up that broke down each of the different aspects of what makes a good samurai game.
What constitutes a samurai? Because the last one is a game that takes place in China. There's no samurai shit there.
Yeah.
But so that's why that's not going to win.
Yeah.
All right, but anyways, after very careful consideration,
Senran Kagura, baby,
was the obvious choice. It is without question the most authentic looking. I have yet to play it, but talk about immersion.
Those graphics. Yeah.
You know, when you see a world you want to jump and you want to live in it.
Yeah.
That's kind of the one, So, like I said, it took a little while to come to, but it was always the only choice.
For sure.
So yeah, it's best game of samurai. And moving on to the best. Dude, I was one off.
You were one off.
Best we do it
category.
category.
Says Tim Wayne. What are you talking about?
Get your mind out of the gutter, Tim Wayne.
Get your mind out of the gutter.
This is about samurais, okay?
She's a samurai, sir. How dare you?
How dare you assume her profession,
You're
career? I don't know. So, man, we do it.
We do it.
How about
I think
that?
this is a category that'll be similar to Where the Fuck Is It from last year. Best we do, it's definitely going to be a future, a mainstay for us.
Oh yeah, I like this category.
Yeah.
So
I think Metroid Prime 4 would have won this category last year.
had we had it, yeah. Well, I mean, it's kind of a fuck you category too.
Yes, it's definitely a fuck you category. It depends it depends on I don't know.
When the original We Do It happened, I didn't feel like that was a fuck you. I felt like that was a win.
Yeah,
but
I think most people feel like these are wins in general.
Yeah. Well, we're about to. Well, you know what? Maybe the We Do It. Well, that would have won last year. Wait, no, that was the Where the Fuck Is It award. I don't know. Well, let's see who's doing it.
Yeah.
And the nominees for best.
We are both too tired to be doing this. Oh, there's the logo, the Starfield logo.
Starfield.
That's not the official. It's the circle or whatever.
That looks cool.
Nobody will know.
Battletoads.
All the footage we got for Battletoads.
It's good footage.
Star Wars. Jedi Fallen Order.
It's amazing.
Doom Eternal. The Elder Scrolls 6.
Man, Bethesda was doing it all over the place.
Yep. I think it was their way of being like, I know you're not all super excited about Fallout 76.
That's like basically what we've got.
But just so you know, the RPGs you do like, they're coming. Here they are.
Yeah, they had...
Similar to how when they announced Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu, they were also like, also in 2019, the Pokemon RPG that you want will be coming.
That's sad, but it's true.
Yep.
All right, so the best we do it for 2018, they do it. Doom Eternal.
They are doing it. You know,
some people might say that Starfield's a big one, but we know about Starfield. You know they're going to do another Elder Scrolls. This soon to confirm, you thought it was going to happen, but...
This category is basically best teaser trailer.
Yeah, and out of all of them, Doom won.
Yeah.
Because the other one was just like, oh, it's a space station.
Oh, it's Vincent Pella going, it's awesome.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Sounds like, I don't know, I picture like Jared Fogel's face when I hear that. Like, it's amazing. I don't know why, but I think of the Subway dude. Like, there's some sort of correlation, you know?
Yeah.
But yes, Doom's coming. That's great. They actually put a little bit of effort into it, which was wonderful.
Yep.
Look at the sky. What is this? Look at Skyrim 6. Look at that trailer. There's nothing that
Look
stands.
at this beautiful
there's
vista
nothing,
that has literally no assets in it except for grass and hills.
Yeah, there's nothing of note there. You at least have the Doomslayer doing what he does.
I can't wait to run around in that big empty open world that doesn't look like it has anything in it.
And I know, like, Kojima's like, how are we going to follow that? You know?
Don't get me wrong, I know people are super hyped for it. We're just being turds.
Well, good, because they do it.
Yeah.
All right.
I tell you what, though, I'm legitimately hyped for that Star Wars game. You can hold lightsabers.
It's amazing. Best gameplay trailer. Let's move. What else is there to fucking say, man? Let's do it.
There's a gameplay that's shown.
Yeah.
And some of it looks cool.
And the nominees for best
Allegedly.
gameplay trailer are The Last of Us Part 2, Spadooderman.
Think, would you call The Last of Us a gameplay trailer, though?
The gameplay trailer we saw, yes. But it's one of those combos, you know?
Yeah, it's kind of like a demonstration. That's what they all kind of were, I guess.
Yeah.
Resident Evil 2.
Oof. Man.
Death Stranding.
Is this worst gameplay trailer? I'm just...
I'd still play this bitch.
No, I'm gonna play it.
Well, you would believe I would. All right, so
That trailer just didn't do that game any favors.
No, I mean, I think, like I was saying, I think Kojima admitted to that, and he's like, well, it's supposed to be like represent the artistic direction I'm going in, not representative of the gameplay as a whole. But better luck next
The
time.
artistic direction he's going in.
In
FedEx
tone, like-
delivery driver.
Yeah, there you
So
go.
fucking boring FedEx delivery driver.
Dude, fuck FedEx. I used to like have a FedEx allegiance because I'm a big Tom Hanks fan, you
Yeah.
know. But as I've grown older, fuck FedEx.
You about that ups?
You better believe all I got is ups.
All right.
I got these
Just
shoes
check.
one time, and I was like, make me like Mike.
I'd find
And then I started using UPS.
Kojima's dick taste.
Salty. I mean, what do you expect? Like soy sauce? I guess maybe. I don't know. Best gameplay trailer. You ready to do this?
Yep.
You already know who's gonna win.
No, they don't. They have an expectation of what's going to win.
It's the thing that I have been waiting for years. Every year, I'm like, it's gonna be here. It was my favorite game a long time ago, and they redid it from the ground up. It's, of course, Spider-Man. Right? It was so wonderful to see this trailer. Oh, it was the tops.
The truth is that you and I were having a conversation, I don't know, right after E3. And you're like my most anticipated game coming out of E3 is Spider-Man.
I didn't say that.
What did you say?
No, I said I was really fucking impressed by how much that trailer turned me around on buying Spider-Man. I was like...
You said something about, like, this might surprise you, but... Like, there's... I don't know. It doesn't fucking matter.
No, my most anticipated is Resident Evil 2, but, like, outside of that...
Yeah.
Dude, like, I went from, like, probably not gonna buy this game, unless it was, like, scores 10 out of 10, etc., to seeing it, and I was like, wow, that looks really fucking awesome. Like, it turned me around on it completely.
Yeah.
So, yeah. What did you think? Ped disagrees.
He said I was right there with you until this category. What does that mean?
I'm pretty sure he's saying The Last of Us 2 should have won.
Oh. No, I think Last of Us 2 should have won.
Like I said,
there were things like after Ellie stabs that guy in the beginning of the trailer, where she puts her knife away, and then in gameplay she like wipes the blood off her hand on her pants, or like when all the arrows fall out of that, like that person dies and all the arrows fall out, she like picks them. They fall in a specific way or a non-specific way, and she picks them up in a non-specific way and puts them in the quiver. Well, there's like a lot of like,
you can be impressed by the like the tech in the engine. That's one thing.
Yeah.
But as far as like I said, having played Last of Us 1 and watching the trailer for that, the setting that they had for it was like very gray, and like the first one was very colorful. I know that game will also have set pieces like that, and to me that's not representative of like the final game. I think they could have used a more interesting, like,
what's not representative about it.
If you never played them and you saw that, you might think this is gonna be one of those games with the muted color palette the entirety of the way through, etc. And
I think the juxtaposition between that and what we had seen with like the dancing scene,
the Dancing Queen,
yes, the Dancing Queen,
love that song.
Only 17.
Oh hell yeah! That's what
that scene. I think it shows that, you know, there's some lightheartedness to it.
Sure,
they should be terrified of you.
I'm with you. But
in gameplay, she picks up arrows. It's not what she does; it's how she does it.
I suppose so. You don't even need arrows if you're Spider-Man, though. You run on walls and shit.
That's true. I'm hyped for Spider-Man. Real hype.
Move on to the next category.
Yeah.
This is best murder. There's a lot of murders, man.
A lot of murdering.
Yeah. You know, it's so hard to choose, too, which one was truly the best.
Who has the best murder?
What was there one single murder? Is it a culmination of just murdering? Stay tuned to find out.
And the nominees for the best It Was Murder, Sam, are...
That's a murder.
The Last of Us, Part 2. Ghost of Tsushima.
Hey, I thought license free is part of the conference. I'm jumping on that bitch.
Jumping on. Let's go. Let's see if we actually get away with license free.
My friend.
I'm so stoked for this fucking game.
Me too. I hope it plays well.
I saw like a 20-minute demo. It looks like it does.
Because it looks a little heavy. Like your character looks heavy.
I don't think it is. Because it's slow-mo's and like, I don't know. I can feel the way I think it plays and it feels great.
Look at all those kids
Years
dying.
by. Hell yeah. That's what's up. If we get DMCA for using part of a conference, I'm gonna be really peeved. And for what? A live version of Andrew WK? And for what? So, best murder.
This one's pretty easy.
Oh, yeah. You know, there was a lot of deliberation that went, nah, okay. Not to make it look
Those
like we
kids,
spent...
though. Did you see all those kids dying?
There were, yeah.
I mean, it was suicide, but, you know.
Somebody coerced those boys into it.
Yeah.
Statutory rape is still rape. Just like statutory murder, still murder.
Yep.
You convinced them they wanted to be murdered, and you did it. And they're like, oh, I didn't know any better. Still murder.
Still murder.
Last of Us 2 wins.
Yay. There was a lot of good murder in that trailer.
Yeah. It had some of the most exquisite... It was the best murder. The cleanest burning murder. And it was huge. And somebody... Yeah, never mind.
Just
I don't even know
move
where to go with it.
Just move forward.
Paige reminds me of a Spirit of Hotline Miami. Well, yeah. It's so fucking strange. Okay, so it's published by Devolver Digital, same guys, but it not developed by the same people.
Correct.
Denation did Hotline Miami, but somehow Devolver Digital likes specifically just hiring on developers that are like, we want to make Hotline Miami spiritual successors. And they're like, all right, we'll fund you. Which, fine by me, man, if we keep getting shit like that, assuming it's worth a fuck.
Yep.
So, moving on to the next category here. And that's going to be best butt whopping.
Gotta have that butt whopping.
Man, I can't wait to get my butt whopped later.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So this is one of the things that's really weird to me. Like, nobody outside of us is memeing on this guy about you recovering from that butt whooping. You know what I'm saying?
I think he says, "You ready for another butt whooping?"
I mean, whatever the context, it's like he doesn't start strong, and he ends even less strong with it. But that butt whooping, it's terrible. Especially when I think they said fuck on stage too, and like you're saying butt whooping. Get some butt whopping somewhere else.
R.
Butt whooping, butt whooping, butt whooping.
I've heard that sound clip probably more times than anyone on this planet as of right now.
I guess we do this.
Butt whooping.
Yeah, so it kind of gives you some idea that you'll be playing a Jedi.
So does that mean I get to like hold a lightsaber?
Butt whooping. Butt whooping. Butt whooping. Butt whooping. Butt whooping.
Got it right here.
I got your butt whooping.
Butt whooping.
Can't believe that motherfucker mooned us.
I'm
How
still not
dare
even
you.
sure what that category is.
I don't know either. We wanted to use that sound clip.
Yeah.
We got what we came for.
Yeah.
You spelled it right on the statue.
Hey man, want to be there?
I don't know how neither one of us noticed it in the other 4 places we're editing.
Yep.
That's butt whopping. Gotta love him, man. So yeah, this was a clear winner. It's whatever the fuck that is.
That's a butt. With eyeballs.
Best butt whooping. Butt whooping? Ugh. Next category, let's move on. And this is one of our usual
This is a
ones.
mainstay.
That's the
It's a
usual one.
classic.
You know, there's some people that are like unfuckable. You're like, yeah. Then you see someone that goes beyond that, and you're like, that person definitely fucks.
Yep.
And there were a lot of those people at E3.
There always are, man. Always are.
This was harder to choose this year than some of the other ones. We didn't have the Shoutcaster guy from last year, who was clearly the king of fucking.
Yep.
Last year, maybe. So yeah, let's see it.
And the nominees for the This Guy Fucks Award are... This guy.
Had some reason to use Battletoads music.
This guy.
It's amazing.
Definitely this guy.
What?
This guy.
I'm not even sure which guy you're talking about here.
Does it matter?
Lastly, this guy.
No. Not when you throw the Reg up there.
Either one. All those men fuck. But, Thomas, you know there can only be one true king of fucking.
Yep.
You crowned him last year. It's, of course, the Reg. Nintendo
Reg.
Gavin Belson. Dude, oh my god, that's fucking precision accuracy. See, you know, the Reg is always, he's doing some fucking.
Yep.
Always.
Yep.
In fact, we have an exclusive tape of him doing some fucking that we're going to show some clips of later. In a whole category. Inspired by how much this guy fucks. You know what I mean? But he's a giver too, you know?
Of course.
He'll put it in you gently. Inch by inch.
The king of fucking himself.
Like a gentleman. The next category is... Well, speak of the devil.
Yep.
This is the Golden Reggie Award.
Every
the coveted
year.
Golden Reggie.
So, if you're new to Chainsaw Up, we have this thing called Reggie's Law. And it's about Nintendo's philosophy, their evergreen philosophy of no matter what you do, you take 2 steps forward and 1 step back. Are you super, super excited for the next Nintendo console? Well, it's probably going to be super underpowered and have crappy internet functionality.
Man, you really want that new Star Fox game, huh? How about first person, 2 screens, motion controls only? The new, fun, forced way to play.
So yeah, there's always someone at E3 who really brings it home for you. Something that you want, and then they go, oh, here you go. Take this fist in the ass.
You get excited, but then you're like, wait a minute.
Wait, did they just fuck me?
What'd they say?
Did I just get fucked?
And this is not exclusive to Nintendo. Reggie's Law can be applied to pretty much anywhere in the games industry. It is exclusive to there. Patent pending.
Yeah.
But, let's take a look.
And the nominees for this year's Golden Reggie Award are... Mewtwo, exclusive content to a physical fucking item that you know there's gonna be like fucking 20 of. Yeah, Command & Conquer Rivals 2, which is like, oh yeah, you know that thing that you really wanted? Just like the last one, Dungeon Keeper, we're gonna make sure to fuck this one up and put it mobile too.
It's amazing.
Don't you want this?
That's amazing.
You love it. Yeah, help us beta test with all these bugs. Great. We want you, the game's gonna be broken, so make sure that, help us make sure it's not. By participating in the beta. For those who pre-order the thing and commit to buy it anyways. Fuck you. Origin Access is just simply not worth the fucking price. Hey, Elder Scrolls Blades, who gives a fuck? Period. You know those things everyone loves to play on their phones? Oh, we made it one-handed so you can jerk off too, because I know that you'll love it.
It's amazing.
It's amazing. Hey, how about them blades?
How about them blades?
So, there can only be one Golden Reggie. If it were up to us, we give it to all 5 of those boys.
In my heart, they all 5 received a Golden Reggie,
Most
There's
certainly.
only one trophy.
Most
There's only one the Reg.
And you know what? Sometimes this happens in sports, right? Home team has an advantage.
Yep.
Well, of course, that's going straight to the game with the tagline, my friend. Gotta catch them all. Well, you better, I don't know, Pokemon Go to the polls. Remember that lame shit. You better catch that fucking pre-order, because otherwise you ain't fucking getting this one.
It's too funny. Look, he's like, pucker up your lips like this. now bend down and kiss my taint for me, okay, please? Thank you.
You know, I think I hear one inside. You hear someone being like, "Stop it, please!" Just someone being brutally repaid. That's the polite French way to say that word.
Yep. Let's move forward. Keep moving forward.
All right, in our last category, we've been blowing through these a little bit tonight. We wanted to keep it decently short and concise.
Yep.
And also ready to get back on regular track, because E3 has been it's been a doozy this year.
Yep.
But we're happy that here was the climax, the fruits of our labor. And after this, make sure everyone goes out and Pokemon goes to the polls. How about you Pokemon go to the polls? And let's go.
And the nominees for Best in Show are...
You better believe if there's a Pokemon game in the future we do, you know which audio clip I'll be using.
Resident Evil 2, The Last of Us Part 2, Ghost of Tsushima, Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice, Spadooderman,
Ooh, there you go, buddy. Good job on that one.
Thank you.
You know, you might be thinking, who did they get? Harry Houdini to edit this?
I thought you were going to say Harry.
This is good.
Who did they get? Harry?
Who did they get to edit this video? So, yeah. You know what? You caught me. I did bail out at the last second. Went Harry Houdini. I gotta say that.
Your actual game of show was Resident Evil 2, right?
Oh, without question.
And my personal game of show was The Last of Us 2. But there was a runner-up.
One that I would not give the top spot to your top spot. But
And
we're
I would
like,
not
if we
give the top
both
spot to your top
sacrifice
Yeah.
and go with our second runner-up,
Yeah.
just a combination.
Yeah.
This year's Best in Show is Maneater. Easy. Hands down.
Maneater.
This was the best fucking looking game I have ever seen. If you have not seen the trailer, go out, watch the Maneater trailer. It's an open world shark RPG. It's amazing.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
It's amazing.
We're just kidding. It was actually Ghost of Tsushima.
No, it's brought to you by Ghost of Tsushima, but Maneater is Game of Best of Show. PC Gaming Conference came through, believe it or not.
Yeah, PC Conference did come through.
With that Maneater.
Yeah. It's Ghost of Tsushima, though. And it's the same, it's the legit reason that we just said, which is, I think it was both of our, like, second favorite things we saw at E3.
If we had to tally points of excitement,
yeah,
that would probably come out on top.
Yeah.
Because it's second place or what it was. So, yeah, this game looks fucking great.
It does. It looks really good. It looks really fun.
It could have been Sekiro had we gotten the amount of footage that we got from Ghost of Tsushima.
There was a vibe that Ghost of Tsushima gave me that Sekiro didn't give me. Sekiro was just like it, you know, it's a Souls-esque game,
right?
But I got some like hashtag Me Too vibes based on like Neo having come out just a year ago, and those two games are very similar. I'm not trying to take away from Sekiro. Like Sekiro looks really good,
sure.
But Ghost of Tsushima looks different. It looks like they're doing something different than what they've done before, but also different than any type of game we've seen like this.
Right. I think that I would have leaned a little bit more towards Last of Us had I not, like, within, I think, 8 or 9 hours seen the gameplay reveal for Tomb Raider, and was just like, they were so similar looking to where it was like, this was like, nothing else looked like this at the show.
Yeah.
And then Resident Evil 2, I could go on why I think it deserves Best in Show, but I don't expect anyone to agree with me. I wouldn't even try to push for that.
I think anybody who's ever been on this channel before, though, any of the people that are probably watching right now, probably
if you could see what I see in it, all the little details, it's like, oh no, that's incredible, because I know what that means.
Oh yeah, it must be nice to have some sort of special vision that no one else has.
I got double vision. Yeah, like that.
Yeah. Guys, he's so special and unique. He's such a unique snowflake.
When it comes to Resident Evil 2,
that no one gets it quite like him.
You know that Who song where they're like, nobody knows what it's like to watch Resident Evil 2 like I do.
And I blame you.
Yeah.
If I could love the way DKP loves Resident Evil, I'd be so fulfilled.
Dude, I think if anyone could love as well as I love Resident Evil, they would win that this guy fucks with. The Reg probably does.
Yep.
But
that's it for our show this year.
Yeah, that's it. Nice and short.
Yep.
Boys, it's been fun. E3 is done. We'll see you next year.
Bye. No more Chainsaw until 2019.
Yep.
Just kidding.
Like Groundhog's only come out once a year for E3.
I got a joke for you real quick.
Yep, let's hear it.
Why is Santa Claus's sack so big and full? He only comes once a year.